Hi guys, and welcome to another Hellsbell vlog. Now, there's obviously been no further download announcements because we're obviously in a bit of a limbo state at the minute. But I just thought I'd bring you up to date and just break download down a little bit. Just go through what happens at download, what's the best things to do at download, the best things to bring, best things not to bring, things like that. What happens from more or less the Wednesday to the Monday morning if you're going obviously for your 5 days. Now, there's obviously not been a lot to report just lately. You know, we've had the COVID and everything. It's just been absolutely terrible. So yeah, I'm just going to run through my own personal experiences with download, and even I'll get to the bands and just break it down into my own personal favourites. Okay. Now, apologies if I don't mention your own personal favourite band. Obviously, it's a personal thing. So anyway, let's get going. Download. Obviously, the first thing you need to do is get your tickets. You know that by now. You go on a Ticketmaster. There's the deposit scheme where you pay three different sums of money to help spread the cost, or you can buy them outright. There's VIP packages. I think with the deposit scheme, you pay like 33% and then a 30 something other percent. And anyway, get your tickets. You obviously arrive at download on the Wednesday. The campsites normally open about 12 o'clock, but obviously a lot of people are queuing up well before then to get their favourite spot. They probably will open a little bit before that to get people in. Now, things to take with you. Obviously, you need some damn good waterproof clothing. It is kind of renowned for being a wet and muddy place to be, but you never know. So take both. Take your waterproofs, take sunscreen, take shorts. You need some good footwear, either some nice pair of boots or some wellies. Okay, prepare for the best and the worst. Take some painkillers, take plasters, all those little things that could mar your day. Take some baby wipes, all the little things like that. Pack them. It will be worth it. Your tent, if you're camping. If you've not already got a tent and you're thinking about buying one, always spend a little bit more money on a good tent. You will notice it if it's a download. Okay, you don't want all your stuff to be wet, and you don't want to be wet for 5 days. Okay, have a good quality tent. Now, obviously, food and that, you're in a field, so take your camping things. You can take Exy stoves, you can take fuel stoves, you can take firelighter stoves, you can take a barbecue. Obviously, the little disposable barbecues are best. You just need to raise them off the ground, guys. Okay, definitely no gas canisters or any fire pits in any way, shape, or form. It is, take your things that, if you like pot noodles, they're easy. Just boil some water. You got your pot noodles, pot rice, pot soup, loads of things like that. Obviously, in the campsites, once you've got it going, your bacon and sausages are always favourite, easy to cook. So yeah, take plenty of food, guys, because obviously the food download is quite expensive. If you're in the arena, you're looking to spend what, £7-8 on a substantial meal, like fish and chips or a bacon cob or something like that. It is quite dear. So take as much food as you want, guys. You can always pop back to your tent and nosh up. So yeah, take your food. Now, obviously, your drinks. Take loads and loads of beer. You can always bring it back, guys. I mean, not excessive amounts, but enough, because once again, in the arena, you're talking £5 or £6 a pint. Okay, so yeah, have a drink in your van, and then you can nip out to the arena and nip back in. Save you a hell of a lot of money, because your money will soon go at download. You're looking at merchandise. You're going to be paying £20-25 for a t-shirt, £50-60 for a hoodie, £10 for a program. So money is a factor. You are going to spend a lot of money. Okay, so anything that you can take with you, do. It'll save yourself loads. You won't be able to take any glass bottles into the arena or into the campsites, I'm afraid. So you have to decant most of that. And another little thing at download is when you're in the arena with your friends, especially if you've not been many times, pick a place to meet. Okay, because if you're in the front moshing and you get split up, you don't want to spend half the day wandering around looking for your friend. Okay, so pick the little lighthouse chip shop, pick a stall, pick anything that you can say, guys, if you get split up, meet there. And it's the same with the campsite. guys. You know, pick somewhere where before you all set off, where you can all come back to. So yeah, like I say, downloads going from Wednesday the 2nd until Sunday the 6th. So yeah, you're coming to download. Obviously, Castle Donington, follow the sat-nav instructions. But once you get towards Donington, guys, follow the sign. There's a lot of signage about, and your sat-nav will start to lead you to the wrong place once you're at Castle Donington, okay? So follow the sat-nav until you get to Donington, and then follow the signage. Okay? Righty. Now, what else can I tell you about? Like I say, the campsite opens at Friday at 12 o'clock. So yeah, and I think it shuts at 12 o'clock on the Monday afternoon, but I don't think anybody's really gonna chase you up or anything to kick you off the site. Now, obviously on Wednesday, there's lots of things cracking off. That you've got your village, it's got all your fairground rides, it's got your Wall of Death, it's got loads of market stalls, and you know, all the fun of the fair basically in the village. There's obviously lots of entertainment on in the doghouse. There's lots of acts in the doghouse. You normally have the Circus of Horrors and different kind of acrobatic kind of acts like that on. There's obviously a cinema in there and lots of things for you to do. Loads of things. There's, you know, there's the dog bars and plenty of beer to be drunk. And obviously the best thing about the doghouse is, I think, is on the Thursday, when there's the download boardy takeover. Now, my friend Trish and Evs organised this, and what they do is they audition loads and loads of acts to play, and on the day there's about 5 or 6 big acts. I'm talking proper, real good class acts, okay? I've seen a couple of bands in the boardy takeover that have become some of my favourite bands. There's some really good bands taking place, so look out for the boardy takeover in the doghouse on the Thursday. Probably starts around about 5 o'clock-ish, and obviously goes on through the night. So yeah, there's obviously a side splitter stage where they have lots of comedy on. You know, they've had some really good top comedy acts on over the years in the side splitter tent. And if you're staying in Sleepy Hollow or Park Farm, there's obviously lots of acts actually at Park Farm. They have a big outdoor stage, which I think is terrific. You know, you can get some beer there, you can get some food there, and you can watch some top acts. I mean, they've had the Damn Crows was on last year, I think, and you know, they're playing download again on the, I don't know if it's the main stage, but one of the stages. And so yeah, there's some class acts to be had in Park Farm. You know, there's a pub quiz which cracks off. I think you have to register with that to get onto the pub quiz. And, you know, loads of things. There's even a football tournament that Trish organises. But, you know, get onto the download forums, and probably closer to the time there'll be more information about that. But keep your eye on the download forums for all events like that. Also in Park Farm, you have a fire pit, a community sort of fire pit where you can all sort of sit round, have a few beers and have a laugh with all the people that's into Park Farm. So yeah, lots of food and drink available. There's a shop, and you know, all the amenities, shall we say. Park Farm's a really good place. You know, meet up with all your friends. So yeah, so that's basically your Wednesday up until the Friday morning. I'll get back to you in another episode, and we'll talk about some bands. See you later. Stay safe, downloaders.